Hi guys, it's Evelyn back from Twin Flames 3344. I just did the general read. I call it God's Love. So it's definitely a read done according to the messages that God wants to bring through, but it's geared towards everyone watching the video at any time across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities. So this is the Oracle cards part, so I'm going to get right into it. Okay, so we have first the Ascension deck. Everyone take a deep breath. For those of you who aren't familiar, all my information is below, Twin Flames 3344. You can go to my website, but a lot of my information is in the details below. If you need a session, if you want some counseling, I'm a Reiki Master. I have some music out there on Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames, so you might want to check my music out. It's on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, and CD Baby. I'm also doing some energetic portraits. I do a psychic energy coding for you, and I actually do it in a creative way across a portrait that you already have of yourself or your twin or both of you. I'll do up to 2 people, but I do the psychic energetic signature on that face and incorporate it in an artistic way. And if you want an idea of that, you can check out my website, or you can just look in my selections of videos here, because there's the one of me and my daughter are definitely in the tags for my videos, so you can check that out, as well as the twin flame merge. If you want your eyes and or face merged between you and your twin, I'll do that for you, that as well, so just $28. And then I've been doing numerology since my early 20s, and of course if you want a tarot reading and that's all you want, that's fine too, and everything's below. Alright, so for the Ascension deck, and this is a channeled reading for the Oracle cards. Let's see who wants to come in today. It is April 29, 2019. For everyone watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Take a deep breath, everyone. Thoth wants to come in, so we're going to go with Thoth today. Okay. What is it we need to know? What is it we need to learn? Thoth. That was very obvious. He was calling himself an airhead yesterday. That's coming up again now. It's kind of funny. Alright, and that's just a count. The bottom of the deck is 37, Paul Venetian. Okay, 37 is the King of Cups, which definitely came through in the read today. The affirmation is, I express myself creatively and harmoniously. 37, Paul Venetian. Actually, that was the underlying from yesterday as well, so wants to come up again today. There's been a lot of repeats coming up in the cards as well, which is kind of cool. Serapis Bey is the card that comes up for Thoth. It's 41, which is the Ace of Cups. It's all about love. Self-love, spiritual love, and new love. And it says, Serapis Bey was keeper of the white ascension flame in Atlantis, and is now Koan of the 4th ray of harmony. He is known as the Egyptian because he worked with Archangel Metatron to suffuse the Great Pyramid with cosmic wisdom energy at the time of its construction. In drawing this card, you're invited to stand within the white flame and feel its influence. Okay, and so King Tut, sorry, I was just working out, but I'm all sweaty. King Tut came up yesterday in the tomb. I had gone into researching a bit about the tomb, then King Tut came up in the channeling. So here we have the energy of that as well, and Thoth coming from the ancient timelines as well, the Atlanteans. In drawing this card, you're invited to stand within the white flame and feel its influence. Connect with Serapis Bey and draw his energy of wisdom, cooperation, and dedication to you. He is the only master to work with the Seraphim, and they will shower you with blessings as you tune into this Ascension card. The affirmation is, I walk with Serapis Bey. Okay, 4th ray of harmony. Okay, I gotta count the others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 12 definitely came up in the read today. A lot of 12 for wisdom and the hangman. So it's about seeing other perspectives, but also just being in limbo, which is that boredom of the Four of Cups also. It's time to just ground and integrate and allow that. So 12 plus 1 is 13. So it's also the end. So a lot of the transformations, the transitions, deaths, all that stuff will be happening now in order to make way for the new. It's being cleared away because spring is here. It's time for the flowers to come up. Paul the Venetian. Serapis Bay, and the bottom of this one is Lord Maitreya, number 30. This is the pile that I had to count. Okay, and then 30 is the Four of Wands, the union energy. So the Ace of Cups, the union energy, and 37 of the King of Cups. So really beautiful energy there for you. Very beautiful. All right, so now we have the past life deck here. And what is it, Thoth, that you want to bring forward today? Clear and align, filling empty spaces with only beautiful, organic love and diamond light. God, please armor us all with your love. Clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities, filling the empty spaces with only beautiful, organic love and light, diamond light. Transmute, transform, transcend, and clear, and so it is. Alright, so this is from Thoth for this April 29, 2019. For everyone watching, the best and highest good of what is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Everyone take a deep breath. This last one's just a count. Okay, the bottom of the deck is Egypt reversed. So Thoth is bringing up Egypt again, reversed though, so to let go of the old timelines, okay? You no longer have to walk like an Egyptian, he says. It's saying like you are the masters now. You've learned what you've learned. Your abilities are increasing. You now are your own healers. You no longer need to lean on the Egyptian timelines. This is what I'm getting. The first card came up here as angels reversed. So again, it's saying that again. Your angels are always there for you to call on if you need them, but you do not need them because you have mastered your abilities. Okay, you are the connection. All you need to do is go within and connect. You have the answers. Yours should always be the final word for you. Don't forget that. Even, if I'm giving you guidance, I'm giving you guidance, but the last word is on you. You need to confirm. You need to feel into your body and always know what your body's feeling, what your heart's feeling, your connection to higher self. He's just being funny. And this ain't your mother's angels. They're a different breed of angels, okay? It's not about always being perfectly sweet and good. It's about being authentic to your personality. God made you each with a very specific personality of the whole. Without your authentic personality, the whole isn't complete. So don't make small that which you are, which is so great. This is where you always hear, don't play small, play big. Don't muffle your light, okay? Don't hold yourself down. Don't make your personality less than it is. Be your full self. You don't have to be perfectly sweet and kind according to what other people say you should be. You should be your authentic, kind self. And when you need to stand in your truth, sometimes you need to be in your truth and firm. Don't be overly sweet and kind to someone who's abusing you. That's not the way it works. We also have these two cards coming out from him. Spouse and male-female both reversed. Okay, because there's a lot of breakup energy coming up in the read today. Alright, so I had that everything's in disarray. So the angels reversed above and a triangle with the spouse and male-female all reversed. This is why it's so important for you to count on your own knowing. You may not have time to stop and meditate and connect with your angels. You need to be in your knowing and your mastery and know in that split second, what is your body telling you, what is your heart telling you, right? What is your inner knowing telling you, your cognizance, your sentience, okay? When you don't have the time to stop and visualize or hear something quickly. I'm also getting the ones I have to count. The bottom is transportation reversed. So it's all reversed. I was also getting accidents this week, yesterday. So, be careful of accidents, even just like bumping into things and tripping on things or, hurting yourself in that way. Just be extra aware of your moment. As soon as you get impatient with yourself, you're going to hurt yourself because it's going to be the universe coming right back at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the cards counted are 10, so that's destiny. So don't worry about anything that you deem as negative coming into your sphere right now. It's all destined to happen for a reason. So allow it and master yourself. Master your knowing, master your present moment. Staying at 0 point. And not reacting, and yet not allowing anyone to step on you or abuse you. Your angels are always there to pick you up later, but right now, you're detached from them because you're on your own. This is like, going out for your first drive after you get your license. That's what I'm getting. It's about not leaning on the other person today, okay? Yes, you want to connect energetically with your twin, but this doesn't have to be you and your twin. It can be anyone. Okay, male, female, in that connection. It's about disconnect today. So that could be harsh energies that you need to stay apart from. And it's also about spouse, where there's marriages breaking up. Where someone's being told, yes, this is destined. Stop worrying about what other people think and how society will perceive you. Also the train falling off the track, I'm getting that too, like yesterday, and where King Tut was very sad from, like, he was seeing himself as the baby being dumped out of the bird's nest. Well, here's a whole train being dumped off the track. And authority figures is beneath that. So it could have to do with this court decision, throwing you off track. Maybe something you thought you're going to win, you don't. Or vice versa at the last minute, so it throws you off track because now you don't know which lane to be in. Or that the train was old and needed to be replaced. So it's being dumped on purpose for you to see what is no longer best for your highest good anymore. Also, someone may have had a trip canceled. Could be specific to a train, for sure, or there really could have been a train derailed. Alright, so derailing just in general is coming up. But there could have been a train that went off track. And I also, in my reading today, described as when going into my inner child, and the masculine was under the bed, that me and my inner child, as a little girl, went under there to cuddle with him and then bring him out, and we came out as chugga chugga choo choo like a train. So that's like being underneath the bed, so they're referencing back to that. Sometimes the train needs to go off track to be repaired. That includes you guys. That's why it's bringing up everything reversed as well. Sometimes it's time for you to take a break because you need repair. So whether you need to stop working so much and rest more, you need to focus on another area of your life, or just finally make those decisions that you've been avoiding, whether it be a breakup, leaving a job, whatever the leap of faith is that you finally need to do, it's time to do that, and so that everything else has to kind of go on hold. The train is off the track for repair, right? Closed. If it doesn't work and it's not safe, nobody gets to work. The train just gets shut down, period. There is no choice there. So this is a big message too. Don't allow your health to be sacrificed because you think you're doing someone else good or that you're on your mission. Your mission is first and foremost to stay connected to higher self, to be your authentic you, and keep your health good. And that's mental, physical, spiritual, everything, okay? And this is coming from Thoth. He is the math, science mind. He's a very practical man, but he has a very big heart. A light heart. He's a light-hearted man. He loves to perform and make people laugh, because that makes him feel good. And that is authentic to him. He's giving me like little bubbly connections, very light and sweet. So then we have the 10 cards that were counted, plus 3 is 13 again. Again, endings. And Egyptian timelines. The train. What other trains are there? The train and lane. We're going to go to Journey of Love now. But I'm getting the soul train. The soul train. The train got knocked off the track. That's getting replaced with the soul train. Again, let go of the Egyptian timelines and any old connections, any old relationships. It's time for the new. It's time for you to go forward and take that leap of faith to get those engines revving. It's the time, space, moment for forgetting. Allow yourself to forget. Allow your heart to remember. So this April 29, 2019, for everyone watching the Best in High School Divorce concerned. Thoth, what is it that we need to know? What do we need to learn? What is your final words of wisdom here? Your final bird of wisdom. Okay. I'm keeping it light today on purpose. Patience as well. He's making me be very, very patient. Every card comes up and I think it's the last one, and then he keeps putting more up. That's it. All right, so the bottom of the deck is Cosmic Butterfly 36. 36 is that 10 of Wands, which I said all the 10s came up in the read today, but the focus today was on the 10 of Wands completing. That's the physical part. The ending of things and the physical culmination of all of that, all of the aftermath of that. It's also when physical health, when you're doing too much, to drop it and let go, because your health comes first. So Cosmic Butterfly 36, and that's very much about the mother's milk and the butterfly of freedom. So the children need to fly. So some of you need to detach from your children. It's time for you to either move away from them in a split, whether they're going to go to another, or maybe you're already split and they're just going to go live with the other parent, or it's just about allowing them to grow up, allowing them to have more freedom within your home. Stop trying to control them so much. So the card that came up from Journey of Love for Thoth is 11, Eruption of Light. Okay, and 11 again is justice, and 11 I said in my read as well is the number of the visionary. It's the most spiritual of the lower numbers, 1 through 12. It's very very feminine energy of that higher spirituality. And I'm being guided to show you my stone. This is my stone from the south of France. And I picked it up outside the cave of Mary Magdalene because to two of us, we both saw it at the same time. It looked like Mother Mary. Okay, so this is the stone. Very grounding. So they wanted me to bring up Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary as in the eruption of light because it's of that 11 energy, very light and spiritual and giving and sweet. And this is also the I'm just blanking out on the word. The dimension. I'm getting now when I'm looking at this, I'm getting this as like the blast off for the spaceship. Like that these are kind of like, you know, like the motor would be on a boat because a motorboat came up in the read today. You know, when they start turning. So this is turning, but, you know, in a circular manner, you know. It's like the propellers ready for blast off. Okay. And in a normal sense, you would see that as reverse, right? Because here's the fire and blast off. But, you know, we always do things in a mirroring sense. And this is about hitting the vortex 0 point and then blast off as soon as you get there, right? So there's definitely union energy here. And the eruption of light of coming together and Hieros Gamos. I have to count these cards here too, so let's see what we have. There's a lot of cards to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 definitely came up already today, and that's the Ace of Wands. That blast off, right? New passion, new creativity, new passionate growth. And the bottom card within this pile that I had to count is within nothing. There is everything. Within nothing. See the 0 in the middle, the nothing? There's everything. Blast off. Okay? The eruption of light. Okay? So this eruption of light's 11, and then here's within nothing, there's everything 2. So that's how you write it in numerology. You'd write 11/2. And also we have, this is like the eyeball, but it's also like the womb. You see the reference there? And sometimes they also get this as a black woman's face, like an African woman, with a white hat on, but like upside down. It's very much about the feminine energy here and the mother. It's like the birthing of the eruption of light. Is there anything else that needed to come up there? Thought? Princess Diana's coming through a little bit. She wants to share in this. She's saying that you are a princess too. And I'm getting like Thoth is just being funny again. So you know when you see the cartoon of the guy going crazy or they're hypnotizing you and you see the circles going around and around for the eyes, that's what he's showing me in this eruption of light. It's funny. Alright, so that's 11, eruption of light. It says your every prayer is a power-packed eruption of light beamed into the divine presence. Some pray with fear or doubt as though prayer is not doing much at all. Yet you understand that prayer is powerful, that divine action is set in motion. Your power of divine prayer emerges from your heart and out through your throat, whether you're speaking or sing your prayer silently within your own mind or aloud for all the world to hear. Let your prayers be vocalized as feeling expressed to the divine in words or song if you choose. You have the power to heal at your fingertips and vocal cords. Through your voice you can heal. Let your hands be joined In prayer position at your heart, your mouth open to let the breath of your spirit move through your throat, creating sound, and as you speak it, so it shall be. This oracle holds a message for you. Your words have more power than you may realize, and you have a special ability to heal with words. So bring light where it is needed, and to uplift through simple kindness spoken. You also have a message to bring. It might be an urge to write or speak on topics that are close to your heart. You may also simply have the need at a soul level to share from the heart with others when you engage in conversations. This oracle says your voice is a part of your power, so do use it. And it simply states, life begins with love. To complete itself again, symmetry is born. Okay? So again, the symmetry is reflecting back the reflection, just like in this card. Right? There needs to be a balancing, symmetry. Right? So it's saying, I'm getting right now too, that it's not perfectly symmetrical, you see. However, the light is more potent than the grounded energy. So there may not need to be as much. But it's also reflecting the inside, right? So this light reflecting this piece that's come out from the center here. It's like I'm getting from King Tut's tomb, the door to the door opening to get to the tomb within the tomb within the tomb, the gold one, the gold coin. The gold coin that's buried in each of you. That is the message. Keep digging until you find it. Okay, and that's your Christ consciousness, your self-love, your knowing of your worth. Okay? Yep. Drink your water, get your rest. Make yourself happy. Have fun. Get out and walk and rise and be loved, guys.